According to the U.S. Fire Administration, power outages are among the top triggers for home medical emergencies for anyone on powered medical equipment. Harold learned that the hard way. 6 weeks post-heart surgery, he fired up a $400 gas generator outside his bedroom window at 3 in the morning. 20 minutes later, his CO detector went off. He had the wrong plan, and he almost paid for it with his life. If you are watching this because you already own a generator, you may have already bought the wrong backup plan. The most common setup people purchase for overnight CPAP use wastes between $200 and $400 and does not solve the problem. Some links in the description below are affiliate links. I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. For CPAP users with cardiovascular conditions, research suggests even one missed night of therapy may lead to interrupted breathing, reduced oxygen levels, and in documented cases emergency hospitalization, at costs that can exceed $10,000 without proper insurance coverage. Here is the real problem, and everything here comes from manufacturer documentation and federal sources, not guesswork. Most guides give you a watt number and send you to Amazon. But per ResMed and Philips documentation, your actual draw depends on your machine model, pressure setting, and one accessory people leave running without thinking: the heated humidifier. Get that wrong, and your backup is sized for the wrong load. Fact 1. Your CPAP requires clean power. Engineers measure this as total harmonic distortion, or THD. Conventional generators produce 20 to 25% THD. CPAP manufacturers require under 3%. That gap means a standard generator can silently damage your machine while it appears to be running normally, and most manufacturer warranties are void if unclean power causes the damage. Fact 2. According to ResMed's own AirSense 10 battery guide, running a CPAP at a moderate pressure without any heat may require only about 89 watt-hours for a full 8-hour night. Turn the heated humidifier to its highest setting and add a heated tube, and that same machine needs nearly 472 watt-hours. That is more than 5 times the energy. Same machine, same night, different setting. Fact 3. According to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, portable generators cause more carbon monoxide poisoning deaths during power outages than any other single source. That fact alone eliminates overnight, unattended generator use as a CPAP solution for most people. 5 backup options. 4 have a condition that makes them wrong for overnight use. 1 works for most single-machine households, but only if you know one specific number before you buy. The 5. Conventional gas generator, inverter generator, DIY battery plus inverter, portable power station, and CPAP-specific battery. Before the options, you need the cable rule, because the right battery connected the wrong way wastes your entire night's runtime. Your CPAP runs on DC internally. Your wall outlet is AC. If you run a battery through an inverter to AC and back through the brick to DC, you lose efficiency twice. According to ResMed, always use a DC to DC converter, not a DC to AC inverter. That one choice can mean one night versus 2 from the same battery. Quick reference by machine. AirSense 11. Air 11 DC to DC converter, 12 volt or 24 volt source. No USB. ResMed explicitly says not to. AirSense 10. Air 10, 90 watt DC to DC converter. DreamStation 2. Philips DC power cord and battery adapter cable, 12 volt battery. Air Mini DC converter. Only 6 watts typical, a fraction of a full-size machine. On any power station, look for a 12 volt car-style outlet. The Jackery 500 and EcoFlow River 2 Pro both have one. That lets you plug the OEM DC converter directly in. Never use an automotive starter battery. Per ResMed, always use a deep cycle. Some people try building their own battery setup. Deep cycle battery, cables, and an inverter. On paper, it looks cheaper. In practice, it's where most setups fail overnight. Running a battery through an inverter to AC, then back through your CPAP brick to DC, burns a significant amount of stored energy before you ever fall asleep. That's why ResMed and other manufacturers recommend a direct DC connection instead. There's also the complexity problem: battery sizing, cable matching, fuses, voltage compatibility. One mismatch and your machine shuts off mid-sleep. And while a starter battery is never acceptable, only a properly rated deep cycle. Once you add all the required components, the cost quickly approaches a purpose-built solution anyway. For most single-machine households, this path isn't worth it. Simpler, safer options exist, built specifically for overnight CPAP use. That's what we're covering next. Option 1. Conventional gas generator. Current price range roughly $400 to $700. Capable of running a CPAP for many hours if fueled, but it runs at around 68 decibels, lawnmower loud. It requires oil changes, air filter service, a monthly exercise run, and fuel stabilizer between storms. Per CDC and CPSC guidance, it must stay outdoors more than 20 feet from any door, window, or vent. Option 2. The inverter generator. Prices range from around $300 for a basic portable model, $500 to $800 for a mid-range unit with more power, and up to $1,500 to $2,500 or more for premium brands like Honda. What you pay depends on wattage, features, and brand. Quieter. Some models around 52 decibels. Cleaner power output for sensitive electronics. Same outdoor placement rules and same fuel and maintenance requirements. Here is the safety rule that does not bend. Per CPSC and NFPA, never connect a generator to home wiring through a wall outlet using a male-to-male cord. Illegal and a deadly electrocution risk. Generator-to-home integration requires a transfer switch installed by a licensed electrician. For overnight CPAP use, there is one rule that applies to both generator types. Gas generators must never be run inside the home, garage, or any attached structure. Set it up outside at least 20 feet away from windows and doors, and it can run safely day or night. The generator sizing guide is linked in the description. Option 3. Portable power station with a 12-volt car outlet and pure sine AC. This is the default answer for a single CPAP user who wants a simple, quiet, safe indoor solution. Units in the 500 to 800 watt-hour range currently run $300 to $600. That typically covers 1 or 2 nights without heat or 1 night with moderate humidification. Option 4. CPAP-specific battery. Medistrum and similar brands design batteries specifically for CPAP therapy. $150 to $300. Smaller, lighter, 1 to 2 nights. Not multi-day. Medistrum recommends charging before storage and recharging every 6 months. A battery untouched since last storm season may not be ready. Option 5. DIY, Deep Cycle or Life PO4 battery, pure sine inverter, OEM DC converter as covered in segment 5. Roughly $800 before cables and fuses. Most expandable capacity of any option. Best for the viewer willing to assemble a serious multi-day home backup. All links in description. Quick sizing rule. No heat, at least 200 usable watt-hours. With humidifier, 400 to 500. Multi-day, hybrid setup next. Air Mini. At 6 watts typical. Even small batteries cover multiple nights. Runtime calculator linked in description. Before the final recommendation, here are 4 common failure scenarios from manufacturer documentation and federal safety guidance. Each one has a real cost. $100 to $300 in parts, or a dangerous night without therapy. Failure 1. Machine runs, but humidifier shuts off. According to Philips DreamStation 2 documentation, the battery may not support humidification if the power source is not rated high enough. Confirm your supply meets the minimum wattage for your model or plan to disable humidification during outages. Failure 2. Low voltage or check power warning on display. Usually means wrong cable, undersized supply, or low battery. Verify your cable path matches the manufacturer recommended path before relying on any setup overnight. Failure 3. Runtime shorter than expected. If runtime is short, the heated humidifier or hose is almost certainly still active. Turn all heat off and test again. Failure 4. Battery dead before you wake up. If your CPAP shuts off mid-sleep, you pulled from a battery that was not designed for sustained discharge. Automotive starter batteries deliver a short burst of high current to start an engine. They are not built to drain slowly over 8 hours. A starter battery used this way will fail midnight and may be permanently damaged in the process. Per ResMed, always use a deep cycle or Life PO4 battery. These are built for exactly this kind of slow, sustained draw. Failure 5. Converter turns amber. Converter amber means battery too low or a fuse issue. Charge fully and test before storm season, not after. Failure 6. Headache, dizziness, or exhaust smell near a generator. This is carbon monoxide exposure. Per CDC and CPSC, shut down immediately, move everyone away, ventilate, and call emergency services if symptoms are severe. The hybrid setup closes every gap. Use a battery or power station for quiet, overnight indoor use. Run a generator outdoors only during daylight to recharge. Never run it overnight, and never bring it inside. FEMA notes major outages can last days. This hybrid covers that scenario. Cost estimate: power station 500 to 800 watt-hours, $300 to $600. Budget inverter generator $500 to $800. Hybrid total $800 to $1,400 based on current Amazon pricing. Compared to a single emergency visit from a CPAP complication, the math is not close. If you use supplemental oxygen, follow fire warnings. No smoking, no open flame, start airflow before oxygen. The AirSense 11 is prescription only in the United States. This guide covers single CPAP and APAP only, not home ventilators or ventilator-dependent patients. Confirm your backup plan with your prescribing clinician. All links are in the description below. I have done the research so you do not have to. Hit subscribe. It is free and takes 2 seconds. We publish new guides every week. Always consult a licensed professional before performing any electrical, fuel-related, or mechanical work. Improper installation or use can result in serious injury, death, or property damage. This guide covers single CPAP and APAP use only. It does not apply to home ventilators or ventilator-dependent patients. The information in this video was compiled using AI-assisted research tools and publicly available sources, including government publications, manufacturer documentation, and industry reports. It is provided for general informational purposes only. We did not personally test any products featured. Always verify information independently and consult qualified professionals before making purchase or installation decisions.